couples are engaging and working with you guys?
So we have, some options from, there's an online self-study course to then working with us personally as coaches, and then we're always looking for the opportunity to even train other coaches to do something similar, other couples that want to do something similar. So that's where the online resources come from. So that way, other couples that just want to use our resources to help others, they can do that. There's a whole thing that the whole kind of partnership arrangements we have for that.
Right.
But essentially we start as an 8-week engagement with our couples.
Okay.
So we meet once a week for 8 weeks. The first 4 weeks is addressing communication and conflict resolution between husband and wife.
Okay.
And we start by identifying their gift mix. So we have them do a series of 4 assessments that identifies what they're good in and what
Their
areas
strengths.
they have some gaps are, right?
Nice.
And personality type as a leader, what their core values are. Because sometimes their core values, there's going to be some overlap, but there's also some differences. And that also, when they don't know that, it can cause some conflicts.
Yeah.
Family might be a huge core value for Kay Lee, but it's not necessarily doesn't show up as one of my top 5.
Yeah.
So that's why when it comes to holidays and stuff, sometimes there can be a little bit of disconnect. But once you identify those things, then you can have a conversation of, okay, how do we do this well? Okay.
Yeah.
And so we start with those assessments, and then we see where there's synergy and what potentially causes conflict.
Okay.
But like this example with this couple, the wife that was an encourager, that came from the spiritual gift test that we had them take. One of her chief gift was encourager. And so we said, well, how can you use that to support your husband? So that's where that conversation came from.
Very cool.
And then we have them come up with a 1-page family plan. And then the next 4 weeks is on their business, uncovering the gaps in their business, what's holding them back from growth. And we walk them through this as husband and wife. Even when we get to the business side, even though the spouse isn't working in the business, we walk through it together so they know what's going on and they know how to best support their spouse. And then we talk about leadership stuff, and then their organizational structure, how you grow your organization with the team that you have. How do you get the right people in the right seat, on the bus, a la Jim Collins and from good to great. And then conclude with having them come up with a kind of a 1-page plan on their business.
Okay.
And that's kind of the 8 weeks. And then from there, we can continue on. We have clients that we continue on, and we continue to coach them in the business to implement, what we've uncovered.
Great.
And so that's essentially how it works. And just kind of start with 8 weeks. And if they need more, we just keep going. Or like I said, there's an online option as well.